God told him to go. He bought a ticket in the opposite direction. He ended up in the belly of a whale for 3 days. And somehow that is still not the most shocking part of the story. This is Jonah. And his story is for everyone who has ever known exactly what God was asking them to do, and gone the complete opposite way. If this kind of biblical teaching speaks to you, hit subscribe. We post fresh content every single day, right here on Daily Strength and Grace. Now let us get into these 4 lessons. Lesson 1. Running from God does not cancel your calling, it just makes the journey harder. God called Jonah to go to Nineveh. Jonah went to Tarshish. The exact opposite direction. A storm came, he ended up in a whale. And God still sent him to Nineveh. Jonah chapter 1 verse 3. You cannot outrun what God has placed on your life. The calling does not expire just because you delay it. Jonah took the longest, most painful route possible, and still ended up exactly where God told him to go in the first place. The detour cost him everything. The destination was always the same. Stop running. The calling is still there waiting for you. Lesson 2. God will use uncomfortable places to get your attention. A storm. A whale. 3 days in darkness. God did not give up on Jonah. He just changed the environment until Jonah was ready to listen. The whale was not punishment, it was preparation. God did not send the whale to destroy Jonah. He sent it to deliver him. Sometimes the uncomfortable situation you are in right now is not God abandoning you. It is God redirecting you. The whale is not the end of your story. It is the turn in the road that sends you back to where you were always supposed to be going. Lesson 3. Prayer from the darkest place still reaches God. From inside the belly of the whale Jonah prayed. And God heard him. Jonah chapter 2 verses 1-2. From inside the fish Jonah prayed to the Lord his God. He said, "In my distress I called to the Lord and he answered me." There is no location too dark, too deep, or too far for your prayer to reach God. If Jonah could pray from there and be heard, your prayer from wherever you are right now is already reaching heaven. Lesson 4. Your greatest mission may be the one you tried hardest to avoid. When Jonah finally obeyed and went to Nineveh, an entire city of 120,000 people repented and turned to God. The biggest revival in the book of Jonah happened because the most reluctant prophet finally showed up. Jonah tried everything to avoid Nineveh. But Nineveh was where the greatest impact of his life was waiting. The thing God keeps pressing you toward that you keep running from may be the very assignment that changes the most lives. Your reluctance does not disqualify you. It just means you are human. But do not let your fear of the assignment rob the people who need what only you carry. What is your Nineveh? What has God been calling you today that you have been running from? This with someone who needs to stop running and start obeying. Subscribe for the next episode of the Bible Character Series.